This is about to be a long stream. Phone's at 35%. It's charging. If it charges more, that's fine. If it decides it's done charging because it's now we're streaming, then so be it. The stream will be approximately about 2 hours if that's the case. It's about burns about 17 per hour, but no, it's still charging. What up, Talks by Kevin? So yeah, so stay tuned because this is gonna be a long ass stream. We're gonna be here for like all fucking day. So fuck it, let's go. There's bullshit today. There's none. I'm streaming. I'm not doing a quick stream. I'm doing a long stream because I saw the amount of subscribers we had and it was disappointing as fuck. So now we're gonna get back up there. Okay, a 2 to 3 hour stream will get us at least 20 to 50 subscribers, at least. So that's what we're gonna do. Do you have any advice for how to move on from an ex-best friend? All right, advice for how to move on from an ex-best friend. Here we go. So, here's the thing. First off, the reason that you guys aren't friends anymore, there's probably a reason for that, right or wrong? Right. Okay. So there's a reason that you and your friend are not friends anymore. Okay. There's a reason that you call them your ex-best friend. What was that reason? Okay. You need to understand that reason. Okay. If that was a reason that was made you guys not friends, then that should be a reason enough to always think about to get over it. So, right. So he mentally abused me. So, okay. So every time you're like, man, how do I get it? Like, okay, well, he mentally abused me. And that is not something that anyone needs from a friend. The last people that should be mentally abusing you is your friends, okay? Those are the people that should be mentally stimulating you, okay? The world is supposed to mentally abuse you. And then your friends and then, I guess, women in your relationship are supposed to mentally stimulate you. You know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to work. But then he manipulates me, exactly. Yeah, no. Those are the worst kinds of friends because they want you around, but they're going to be not, like, really nice to you, but they still want you around. Those are the worst because you, like, think, like, well, this person can't be a bully because they always want to hang out with me. You know what I mean? But that is not really the case always. Hey, note my presence. What up, Jane? Here's the thing, it's not always the case. Some people are bullies in a friend group. In fact, I would argue that bullying happens actually more in a friend group rather than like outside of friend group. Like most people, at least this was my experience in high school, most people that weren't like friends with people wouldn't bully people. Like if you weren't friends with someone, you didn't have the right to bully them. Like it was like that then it was bullying. The only time bullying really happened a lot was when it was already in our friend group. They already knew each other. They're on the same team, whatever the fuck, like that kind of vibe. And the reality is, it's kind of worse because you think that these people have your best intention in their mind because they ask you to hang out. That's the worst. Is like some guy could be your bully, but they're always asking you to hang out, and you have no idea because you don't know how like a good friend works. You know what I mean? And they don't know how a good friend works either. They're also miseducated on it. Exactly. Are we talking about psychology? Well, this guy's he said he was asking how to get over his ex-best friend, and I'm saying that you need to think about why you guys didn't become friends in the first place. And he just said because of mental manipulation and abuse. And I was like, well, exactly. Those friends suck because those are the friends that they're not just typical people that are just like haters or enemies. Like it's almost better to have an enemy than a friend that you can't trust, because if you have an enemy, you like know, like I don't like that guy, I make sure the be on my guard when that person's around. But when you know it's like a friend that doesn't have your good intentions in mind because they're jealous of you or they feel inadequate about themselves or whatever happens when friends really, start to not like you or start to act like mean towards you, it's because of those reasons. You don't realize it because you're like, no, but I thought you were my friend, so you have my best intention in mind. So that's where you're actually more vulnerable, is with your friends than enemies. What the fuck? Why are these people looking at me? Yo, what up, Isaac? Yo, man, I fever and I can't go to the gym for 3 days. 3 days really sucked. All right, well, you're gonna get back into it. That's all that matters, that you get back into it. I think he is new here. Oh, he's gotten at least 5 people to jump me, and one of those times he sent the person to my high school. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not a friend. I mean, I guess that's why you call it your ex-best friend. But if someone's getting people to jump you, that's like, that is kind of the lowest of the low. if someone's, because first off, you have a problem with someone, you directly confront them about it, that's fine. You know what I mean? If you're like bigger and stronger and you choose to act on violence, that's still fucked up. But if you're the weakest thing you can do is ask other people to do acts of violence in an unfair situation, that's crazy. That's like the highest form of disrespect, in my opinion. Anyways, how are you, bro? I'm doing good. But also, another thing, that's why you don't want to like beef with too many people in general, because you don't know who the fuck knows someone. And we all are awesome. We're all fighters. We all can defend ourselves, and we're all superheroes or whatever the fuck we think we are when we're in those vibes. But the reality is, if 2 or 3 full-grown men are attacking you, it doesn't matter if you're fucking, like the best of the best. It is going to be very hard to defend yourself. If they have knives, you're fucked. It doesn't matter how good your fighting skills are. You're fucked. If they have a gun, you're fucked. It doesn't matter who the person is, you're fucked. The gun's the great equalizer, okay? The gun made someone that was 5'2", 100 pounds have full dominance and power over a man that was 6'5", 300 pounds. Like, this was never a real thing until guns were involved. Now all of a sudden, it's the great equalizer. It doesn't matter. Like, you could look at some guy and be like, bro, I could kill that guy. Like, he's 100 pounds, and be like, yeah, but what if he has a gun? Then now he has dominance over you. Now he could tell you what to do. Now he's the alpha over you. And if you guys were in the jungle and the world, he would be the king over you. He would get all the resources over you. He would get all the women over you, and you would be left with nothing. No matter how good your dominance is and your presence is and how strong you are and big you are and all that. Wouldn't matter because he has a gun. And that's what's fucked up about the world. How do you focus in study? Like, right now I have to study, but I'm scrolling on YouTube. Okay, so you want to focus on studying? First off, you need to get the phone outie, meaning not just like putting down or like turning off. Like, you turn it off and you throw it in your drawer, okay? So then it's out of mind, out of sight, out of mind, all that vibe. Another thing too is studying. The only way I got motivated to study something is when I actually wanted to pass the class, or I wanted to learn the material. So because of that, I would think of times where maybe I felt, inadequate or not smart, or, like, it really depends, but I'm looking for the motivation that's going to get me to study. Okay. And if it's like, okay, I need to pass to not make my parents mad, to get this specific thing, whatever it is, you need to find the best fucking reason and then ride with that shit. Okay. And if there's no good reason to do it, then maybe you should maybe you should look at your priorities a little differently. Maybe like, okay, well, why do I care so much about studying about this if I don't even what am I even doing it for? You know? Do you watch Fit Fearless? I've seen him. I've seen a lot of his clips. I don't watch him particularly. I don't know if anyone actually watches him like full time. If you do, you probably need to fix something like that. I am also struggling with studies. I can't put phone aside because I take online lecture classes. Okay, you could still put your phone aside. You just need your laptop. Put phone aside and then just laptop. You know what I mean? As simple as that. Can a minor groom another person? What the fuck? I mean, these are like interesting questions that definitely I'm not the one to answer because I don't even know the fucking like full definitions of all this shit. But here's what I'll tell you. Always try to defend yourself, understand what's right and wrong. We all know what's right or wrong. Here's the thing. We all know what's right or wrong, okay? Like, every human can see a specific situation and be like, that's wrong. Like, we could see someone that's clearly, older, bigger, stronger than someone, picking on someone who's clearly younger, weaker, and smaller for no reason. We could see, everyone can look at that and assess that's wrong, okay? So, I think it's important to not question like definitions. I think what a lot of fucking people do, especially on the left, unfortunately, I hate to say it, but a lot of like California, all that, is they like to see all these like bad, horrible things, and they like to put definitions on and excuses for it. It's very, very weird, right? And the scariest version of it, of course, is the it's like minor attraction or whatever, some shit like that, where they're basically trying to justify pedophilia. Yeah, that's what the California higher up Hollywood fucking people are trying to do. Okay, all those people in your class talking about all this different stuff about all, and I get it, I know, but I'm just saying it's bad. It's getting bad. It's getting really fucking bad. And I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, it's bad. It's fucking, and I think it's gross. another thing too that's the worst form of it. Another thing too that they do is they like try to act, they like try to give definitions to everything. Like some guy could be like pissed off about something. It's like, oh well, you actually have like uh anger traumatic something like they try to make a definition. It's like, no, this guy's just fucking pissed. Like there's nothing to that. Okay? Or when fucking girls want what they can't have, and they like to call that like avoidant attachment thing. Like that's fucking bullshit. No, it's just women want what they can't have. They want the guys that don't want them because they want what they can't have, because women are always resourceful, and then now they're in abundance. So because they're in abundance of everything, they don't have to hunt for food, water, or anything. They have everything, okay? They're looking for what's missing, okay? They're always looking for what's missing. That is the biological female brain, and that's why they do that. Okay? So it's not it's never it's never because of some avoidant attachment style from childhood, okay? Because if that was the case, then only girls that would be like that were the girls that had bad childhoods. But that's not the case at all, okay? There's many girls that have great childhoods that still are obsessed with dudes that don't give a fuck about them, okay? So what about that? You know what I mean? So it's all incorrect. This is gonna be a long ass stream. Y'all better fucking get your seats goddamn ready, because this is gonna turn into something for sure. Would you move to Miami in the future? Maybe. Like I said, my parents live in South Florida. They're like an hour north of Miami, so it wouldn't hurt if I lived there, like on a family level, like on a connection level. Like I know, people from high school I went there, like family went there, like my childhood I was there, so like in South Florida. So like being in Miami could definitely be possible. But also I'm not in this thing where I need to go to Miami. Like I notice a lot of people are like, bro, just go to Miami. You have to go to Miami. It's where it's different. It's where it's at, man. It's like I'm not in the position to do that yet. I don't make like that much money to be like, okay, like I'm making 10K a month. Now let's move to Miami to start making 100K a month because I need to be surrounded by winners. Like I get that and I fuck with that vibe, but I'm not even there yet. So like why do I just can't think like that yet. Yeah, but another thing too that's fucking idiotic is all the definitions that they put, and they try to act like they're all labels, and it's the labels that piss me off. It's like, or oh, you have narcissism. I was like, oh, it's like, ugh, like they'll literally like to be describing a person. And then they'll be like, oh, well, is he a narcissist? Like, oh, like, does he have this thing that some people have, some people don't? Every human's a fucking narcissist. Every single one. If you're fucking not, you're lying and you're fucking selfish, more selfish than you fucking think. Get your head out of your fucking ass. You are a narcissist just like me, just like that person, just like every single fucking human, okay? Some people, yeah, are more of a narcissist than others, but this whole idea that like, oh, well, is he a narcissist? Like that now it makes sense. Like, oh, like, does he have this specific thing in his brain that's different from everyone else? Like, that's not how that fucking works. That's not how that fucking works. Okay? Yes, some people may have small imbalances, but the reality is environment and the way you grow up and all of those different things make massive differences on how much of a narcissist you're going to be. But at the end of the day, every single human is a narcissist, and every single human is selfish. If you don't think you're selfish, you are wrong. Every single human is selfish. People take this offensively when I say this. I've been saying this. This is one of those things I've been saying ever since I was like a kid, okay? It's not one of those new takes from college, okay? I've been saying this since fucking middle school, because it was one of those fucking thoughts that I thought and then was like, okay. Like, I said it in class, and people were like, wrong. And I was like, what? How am I wrong? You're selfish. And they're like, no, because I'm doing it for a person. Like, I'm trying to help that person. I'm like, why are you helping that person? Because it makes you feel good. If helping the person made you feel like you just got shot in the head, you would not help the fucking person, okay? If hurting people made you feel how helping people did, you would hurt people, because you're only cared about how good you feel, okay? You only go off human emotion, okay? The human emotion is, I feel good giving this homeless person food. So that is inherently selfish. I know you think it's not. I think, no, I'm being a good person. I'm not being selfish. I'm giving the homeless person food. No. Because if you didn't feel good for giving that homeless person food, if giving that homeless person food made you feel like a horrible person, made you feel like a guilty person, you wouldn't do it. That makes every single human selfish. And that makes every human a narcissist, okay? The easier you can accept that, the better things will be, okay? The easier you can be like, okay, no. It's a normal human biological thing to be selfish, to be a narcissist. Now, how do I navigate my normal human biological tendencies? That's your approach, okay? Because I learned how to navigate it, and now somehow people tell me I'm not selfish. They're like, no, man, you're helping people. You're a personal trainer. You're helping people get healthier. Like, you've probably helped more people than 99% of the population on earth based off how many, how many people that watch your stuff, how many people have DM'd you and said that you helped lost weight, all that shit. And I still call myself selfish because I do it for myself. You guys act like, oh my gosh, like I like helping people for other people. I like helping people because it makes me feel good. I don't like, yes, obviously that's a human tendency, but like I'm not doing it because it makes me feel like shit. I'm doing it because it makes me feel good. Why does it make me feel good? Because I like seeing other people happy. That's a normal human emotion. I can navigate that and separate myself from it. Okay, I don't have to look at it and be like, well, I'm clearly not selfish because I'm a personal trainer. I help people and people DM me about how I help them every single day. I'm like, nope, I'm still selfish because the reality is I do it because it makes me feel good. That makes me selfish. Anyone that disagrees with me, I'm sorry. You're incorrect, and you need to kind of separate yourself from these labels a little bit. I'm so confused. When I thought to quit, there is some science mofo who says it's okay, it's healthy and normal for you, but then I feel disgusted. Should I stop forever? What? I would say if you feel like it's hurting you, then you should stop it, and that goes for anything. If you constantly, if God or whoever the fucking higher power in your brain is constantly saying like this ain't right, like this is not normal, then you shouldn't be doing it. So a lot of people, they're always like, this isn't right, like something's not right. Okay, then stop doing it. If it doesn't feel correct, then stop doing it. Like if something doesn't feel biologically correct, then why are you doing it? You know what I mean? It's not biologically correct to fucking watch TV all day, and that's why we feel like shit after we do it. You know what I mean? So don't do it. Like if someone were to ask me like, hey man, I was watching TV all day, good. It's like, well, do you feel like shit after doing it? Yes. Okay, then it's bad. You know what I mean? If watching TV all day made you want to fucking push weight all day and eat a bunch of healthy food and go run a marathon, then go watch as much TV as you want. But we all know that's not the case. What is the worst friend you used to have that backstabbed? Friend that backstabbed me. Backstabbed me. Ooh. I've definitely had some friends backstab me before. Honestly, I'd never had someone backstab me, like, intentionally, like, in a menace, like, in a mean way. I've had some friends that, needed to do specific things because of their specific situation. But it's funny, guys. I blame myself. I always blame myself for any time a friend backstabs me or, like goes against me or goes like behind my back. I always blame myself because I think, nope, it's your fault for choosing this person as a friend. You're you know what I mean? Because if I go and blame them, then I give myself no control. I give myself no control over my life. If I go, it's their fault, then I don't hold myself accountable. And the reality is, I need to make sure I'm so self-critical that I even analyze my own judgment of my friends. So yeah, if my friend say, starts stealing money from me, right? Like he's going in my room and stealing money from me. I'm like, where the fuck's my money? My friend starts to, and I find out like from a camera or whatever. I'm not gonna look at my friend and be like, oh my gosh, how could you do this to me? I'm going to look in the mirror and go, how could I trust someone that was this fucking like bad of a person? Like seriously. Obviously I'm not going to be friends with the person anymore. Obviously I'm going to explain to them like what the fuck? Like but that's not where my emotion's going towards. It's more like I'm never going to be your friend again. Like give me my fucking money before this fucking gets worse and please, and like that's about it. Like I don't even know what the fuck to say. Like just I mean, like I don't know. It would suck if I lived with them and they were fucking taking money. But I would just be like, so just stay out of my place for now, and we'll coexist until I gotta move out of here. That's my vibe. But I wouldn't be like so like against them. I'm hypocritical of myself and my own judgment on my friends. And man, okay, you gotta get better at picking friends. Like that's where my brain would go. Okay, That's my brain. That's just where my brain goes. Like, and this happens for so many dudes. Like, dudes will have like their girl like cheat on them with their best friend, and the dude will be like so mad at them, and I'm just like, bro, you have horrible judgment that the two closest people to you basically fucking did you dirty. Like, how fucking what is wrong with you? Not and this is bad because a lot of people are like, no man, like they're always the victim in the situation. Not always. What the fuck did you do that was so bad that your girlfriend and best friend wanted to go against you that extreme? You know what I mean? There, you must have done something. I'm sorry, something must have happened to both of them, where either you had horrible judgment of people or you pissed them off enough. It is something, okay? Because people don't just do shit like that. So yeah, um, I just watch Fit Fearless for comedic purpose. Bro is funny. Yeah, he's funny, dude. He's also, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. I saw a video. I shouldn't be saying this because this is like so not like relevant to anything. But I saw a video of him walking with a woman, and the woman was like very, very unattractive. And all the comments were just like, bro, you like talk about like getting girls and you're with like a 4. Like, what are you doing? And I couldn't agree more. I think if you're gonna like talk about girls like that, like the way he does, okay, I give my opinions, but the way he does, he coaches fucking motherfuckers on that shit. Like I don't claim to be a dating coach. I'm a health coach. Okay, that's where my expertise is, shines. I can give some sauce on the dating, but he's a full fucking dating coach. And the woman he was with was very unattractive, and everyone was like, "Bro, like you can't really be saying all this stuff when you're not getting hot girls. Like, it is what it is." The reason that dudes listen to Andrew Tate, the reality is because there are pictures of him with really, really, really attractive women, both on his side. So no matter what the people that say the dudes look and be like, okay, he has that. How many dudes do I see with that? Like barely any. Okay, that means what he's saying is correct. And no matter if the guy is actually correct or not, it really doesn't matter. It's what you look at and what you see. It's like, okay, well, clearly this person's pulling this, clearly this person's pulling this. So this is a massive difference in everything, you know. So yeah, Fit Fearless guy, he's cool. I think his videos are funny. They're definitely for entertainment purposes, and if they're not, then I think that guy must be fucking like autistic or something. No, I shouldn't say that. Fuck. Um, because like what he does is so fucking weird. Like he just judges men. It's fucking the weirdest shit ever. Like imagine if I was on a live stream right now and we just got a bunch of people on calls and I just said, "All right, take off your shirt. Let me see your six pack." Be like, "Bro, girls aren't like." He literally does that. It's fucking weird as shit. It's so weird. He literally tries to fucking tell them how like all this different stuff, and then for him to not be walking around with a good-looking woman, like, bro, this is your brand. Your brand is the whole idea that of getting women. So how the fuck are you not gonna walk around with a good-looking woman? Like, I don't get it. Like my brand is talking about how to get tan, how to get ripped, how to get high test, and I show that all on my fucking brand. I got the testosterone right in there. I'm tan as fuck in all my pictures, and I'm jacked. I'm not like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to fucking prove your shit. That's my opinion. I don't know how the fuck we got on that. Oh, because someone fucking asked me about Fit Fearless, is why. Being an autistic person, you're okay to say that. It's funny. Well, I'm also autistic too. So that's the thing. Like, that's the that's the thing. And I always kind of joked about it, but now I'm more like, I fall into it a little bit. Because I am to a certain extent. I have to be. Because I feel like you need that edge, Like, because there's specific things I do every single day that most people would look at and be like, "You're a fucking weirdo." But that doesn't mean I'm autistic, but I'm so not caring of their opinion, which is kind of some signs of autism. Like, I don't know. It gets interesting. Like I said, I think I'm intelligent enough where I can, jive and be a chameleon in all like social groups and shit like that. But when you actually like want to talk to me about my real thoughts, that's when you're like, holy fuck, like the way you think is interesting to say the least. You know what I mean? But it's important to not be a puppet, but kind of be able to, be that guy in a social setting that doesn't necessarily go too hard in their opinions or too quiet. I think a big issue with some people is that in social situations, they're either too loud and too all over the place and too cringy, or they're too quiet. Like you want to be the good mix of not too loud but still confident. Like I'm telling you right now, that's the sauce. Exactly, you are funny. Oh hell yeah, thank you. This stream is gonna be a fucking long ass stream. Oh man, all right. And I don't know what the fuck I did to my fucking foot, but I think I like stepped on some shit. But now it's like fucked, dude. I don't know what the fuck is going on, bro, but I hate it. You missed the chat above? Oh, my bad. Sorry. What's up? Hello, Jacob. What's good? Oh, wait, my bad. Sorry. Hello, Jake. My hairstyle low-key like Brian Moose, or now do you think that's a good hairstyle to have? I don't know. Found it cool. I don't know what that is. What's up? Hello, Jake. Can you type my sound? Broken, my bad. Do you like a, yeah, got you. Where does the Easter Bunny go for a night out? I have no idea. Bro, I don't know why the fuck my foot is so fucked, though. Like, I can't. Bro, so our sub count is not doing good at all, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. We are not doing good on subscribe. I'm just keeping it real, dude. We're at 3,108, bro. It was bad. I saw it the other day. I was like, holy fuck, like we're losing subscribers. Like we were at 3,150. Now we're at 3,100. Like I don't know what I get it. Like YouTube's becoming more of a stock. Like you gotta low key always be on the grind or you're gonna lose your vibe. But dude, I just didn't know y'all were this fucking ruthless. Like holy fuck. Bro, someone just commented, I'll take that into cooperation. That's funny. I'm sure they meant consideration. Shows how fucking young they are. I'm not gonna say unintelligent, that's mean. What if I make some shorts and videos about testosterone health? That'll be cool, and they may get some good subs. Oh, I make videos about some shorts about... I need to make more. I literally need to make more, bro. Straight up. But I wanted to do this stream for a really long time to kind of get the YouTube vibes back, people hopping in, people joining, people vibing, people saying was good, all that. Because we're not doing good. We're not doing good on YouTube at all, and I don't like it. I don't like that. I had goals in mind that I wanted to achieve, and we're not achieving them, and that bothers me, man. I don't know what else to fucking say. That bothers me really, really bad. My brain is also going into this weird spot, which it needs to not do, because it's really skewing everything. But here's what I got for myself. Where does Easter? I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry, I can't answer that because I have no idea. Okay. The chocolate bar. How can I tell my brain it's time to lock in? I always get trapped in distraction. Don't matter how hard I try, whom I listen to. I hate the thing about my brain. So here's how I would recommend, because I have trouble getting locked in as well. So I would recommend that if you don't need your phone for this specific thing, then put your phone in the drawer, okay? A lot of people say turn off your phone, put it to your side. I say turn off your phone, put it in the drawer, and then close the drawer. That way it's not like a thing that's like a computer to your side. Like this is the computer's to my side. I can go to it instantly right there. Simple. Phone right here, instantly get to it. When it's in the drawer, it becomes a knickknack or a supply. A supply is basically you have to go in the drawer to get it. So it makes you a lot more locked in, and it makes it be that's away. That's gone. That's nowhere to be found. Okay. And then what you do is you lock into the thing. Now, if you need your phone for the thing that you need to be locked into, then I'd recommend closing all the apps, deleting all the apps, all that shit. Also putting a timer on your phone and only staying on that specific part of the thing. Um, but that's how you lock in, okay? And here's the thing is once you put your phone away, those first 10 minutes, you don't have to actually do work, okay? You can just sit there and think, okay? Relax, think, let it all hit you that your phone's not there, that you just and then you can get to work. For me, when I do my phone detoxes, I literally just sit there for 10 minutes and just think before I do anything. Because for me, it's becoming this thing where it's almost like a break. So I'm just like, holy fuck, my brain can fucking relax. And then you get hit with the thing of like, okay, I want to look at my phone, and then you don't, and you're like, okay, and then it's like you break through this wall of like social media. I made a fucking video about it last night because I was thinking about it. Like you literally break through this wall of social media and thinking about it, and now you're thinking about your own thoughts, your own what you're doing. This is why the lives are okay, because they kind of can do that effect, because the only thing I'm really looking at is what you guys are saying in my own thoughts, so I can still get into thought. You know what I mean? When I'm on social media scrolling, it's extremely hard to come up with ideas. It's extremely hard to get focused because you're just stuck on social media, but also you're stuck in the loop. So you watch social media for 10 minutes, you put your phone away, your brain is thinking about the videos. This is the thing. Like your brain, like if we all know this. If you watch a specific YouTuber and you continue watching them like multiple times a day for hours a day, you're going to start to think about them, like whether or not you even are like controlling it. Like you're going to go to bed thinking about them talking, like you're going to wake up thinking about them talking, you're going to have them in your dreams. You're just thinking about them more. And the reason is because like your brain consumes shit, and after a while that's what it's gonna be. So when I was really locked into my fucking lives that I was doing, when I was doing a live like 3-4 times a day, like 3 hours, 4 hours a day, I would literally fall asleep and like thinking about lives, like thinking about people saying lives. I had this weird reoccurring dream where my dream would make fake chats in the fucking thing. It was fucking crazy. This is some weird shit. But I was dreaming, and it would literally like make fake chats in my mind, and just like answer them. It was fucking nuts. So that's what I'm saying. Everything that you do will turn into that thing that you're thinking about. You know what I mean? And right now I'm thinking about something that's like bad. Not bad in the sense that it's like bad, like a bad thing. It's bad in the sense that I'm thinking about something and I'm creating a version of it in my head that's not really real to make myself feel like I missed out and feel like I didn't get a specific experience. And now because I'm doing that, I'm like overdoing things to make myself like feel like I can get this specific experience I want of running a fucking business in college, man. Like at the end of the day, man, I've made no money online in college, and that really makes me feel fucking inadequate as shit. And I want to be doing something. I want to be doing something. I don't want to just be a fucking normal college student. I want to be like, no, you're a fucking personal trainer. You're a YouTuber. You're this. You're that. I want to be something. I want there to be. I don't like to talk about the labels again. We're not just one label, but like, oh, he's the personal trainer. Oh, he's the YouTuber. Oh, like there's no more. Oh, he's just some guy. Like there's no more of that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm either the personal trainer. I'm the MMA trainer. I'm the fucking YouTuber. I'm the guy that gets sun at the fucking park. I'm the fucking guy that plays frisbee outside. I'm the fucking diet guy. I'm the, there's no more just some random person. I need to be things and things. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense to you guys. I didn't break down the best. Did you ever get bullied? If you did, how did you deal with it? So, like I said, I think bullying is one of those things where everyone's definition is different. And some people could look at my situation and say, yeah, you definitely got bullied. And some people could look at my situation and be like, nah, bro, that wasn't bullying. So my opinion is I don't really know the definition of bullying because I've seen so many different standards of it, so many different definitions of it, and everyone's perception is different. But I relate my past experiences. I call it bullying, and I vision it as bullying, and I see it as bullying, even if it may have not been. And the reason I do that is because I'm better at life. So say someone was like, maybe said something that they didn't mean, right, in high school, that like was like they like said something like, oh man, like, oh, what size are you, like a small or an extra small or something like that. Like that's not mean inherently, but it would bother you because you're like, what, you see me as that? So it's like shit like that. It's like I can turn that into something more motivating than it actually may have been. So I'm not one to be like, because that's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to be like, oh my gosh, like these people definitely bullied me and they definitely deserve like the worst. It's more like things definitely happened. I perceive them the way I perceive them for my own growth. And, like everyone's opinion is different. That's what I think. But the absolute best way to deal with it is to win push-ups. Like push-ups, making money, achieving your goals. Like I said, if someone's making fun of you for being weak, get strong. If someone's making fun of you for being skinny, get muscles. If someone's making fun of you for being fat, lose weight. If someone's making fun of you for being pale, get tan. If someone's making fun of you for being dumb, get smart. If someone's making fun of you for, not knowing how to fight, learn how to fight. If someone's making fun of you for having, a bad speech, then learn how to talk the right way. If someone's making fun of you for bad vocabulary, fucking read books. If someone's making fun of you for, not having parents, then become the best at other things. And when you become a parent, you become the best parent. That's more of a deeper message to that. But if someone's making fun of you for being short, get good at everything else. Get good at everything else. Get super jacked, super strong, make a bunch of friends, you know what I mean? Network the right way, do something, play sports. Like, just because you're short doesn't make any difference, okay? Still get good at things. That's my recommendations for bullying. Get good at everything. Get good at something. Get confident at something, okay? Be better at people than things. Be better at people. Be better than people at things. That's my recommendation. If you can figure that shit out, I know a lot of people are like, bro, it's not about being better. Why are you always trying to be better? Tell them, this is how you get the confidence. This is how you get the confidence. When people are bullying, you can always look back and be like, yeah, but I could do this, that, and the other thing. You can always look back to it. Hey, what up, Grace of the One? Do you want to go travel for some country? If you do, which country you want to go to? What up? Oh, man, I might be not updated on this chat. My bad. Ibo Sulk, what up? I like the way you're saying, actually, also the gays are here. I like the way you say actually. Oh, yeah. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear. All right. So my biggest fear is the idea of what my life looks like if I quit. That's my biggest fear. That is my biggest fear. Okay, is what the idea of my life from now to when I die. What it looks like if I from now to when I die quit. That's my biggest fear. Is what happens if I say fuck the notebook, fuck this YouTube shit, fuck Instagram, fuck this laptop, fuck school. I'm just gonna go on my stimulation addict run and do what, because that's what I would do. Just like, this is the sad reality of my life, is that if I were to quit all this shit right now, I would just go into gambling, bars, stimulation. Just give me the vibration. That's what I would do. I'm sorry. I don't want to be mean, or not mean, but like non-truthful here, but the reality is I am a stimulation addict. I'm a feel-good addict, and my baseline thoughts is we're on a floating rock and I could die tomorrow. And if that were the case, and I don't care about anything, then why would I not just try to go for the best top experiences of feeling good that don't take that much work? I'm under the impression that the best experiences come with the hard work, which is true. So that's why I work really hard. But it's not for the idea of stoic hard work and the idea of building an empire for something bigger than yourself. It's because I want to feel good. And I just think that in itself will make me feel good, the idea of building something bigger than myself. So it's fucking, it's bad, dude, because, and one big motivating thing that I do is I picture what my life looks like if I do quit. And I make that life look way worse than it actually would be. That's the thing. So my life probably wouldn't be, it could be. I have no fucking idea. But my life wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, so detrimental if I just quit everything right now. It probably would be, actually. Like, it probably would be. But it's not like, but the way I make it seem like everything would go wrong. Like, I'd get robbed, like I'd lose everything, like my family wouldn't respect me anymore. Like, even though this would never happen. I would never get a girl ever again, basically. I assume that. I assume that if I were to quit, then I would never have a girl ever like me ever again, which is completely incorrect. But that frame is what's going to motivate you to win, okay? It's like, that's what's going to get you to, do what you need to do. It is what it is. It sucks. And most people are going to disagree with me with that. They're going to be like, bro, that's not the right way to live, man. You're constant. I'm like, no, you don't understand. The way I was living before was not the right way to live. The way I was living before, with this whole idea of trying to wait for experiences, that was where I fucked up. I need to create the experiences. That's the issue. So quitting to me just sounds like not creating your own experiences and letting life kind of take whatever the fuck life gives you. And I'm not allowing that, because life didn't hand me the right shit when I fucking decided not to work hard. I'm gonna be real. Okay, it did not. And that shit will do something to you. When you expect specific things to happen in your life, specific experiences that were supposed to happen, they don't happen, and you wanted them to happen and you think that they were supposed to happen, it does something to your brain that's like no other. You know what I mean? That's why these people that have bad childhoods, they want to make a family so bad because they feel like they have this urge. Like Alex Eubank. This is why I kind of feel bad for someone like Alex Eubank. Dude, super smart when it comes to business and fitness. Like he's a marketer or a marketing person. He's a monetization like baller at the end of the day. Dude knows how to make money, knows how to be a good fitness influencer. I don't know how he's in coaching, but he's a good influencer. He influences people to go to the gym. And I always gave him props for that. But he was always extremely dumb when it came to relationships. And I always questioned, I was like, why is this person so smart when it comes to business? Something that I'm trying to fucking figure out. Like fitness business. This is the shit I'm trying to fucking figure out. Why is he so smart when it comes to this? But when it comes to relationships, all of a sudden his IQ drops to like 10. And then he talks about it. He's like, well, as a child, I always saw families together and it made me jealous. And I was like, holy fuck, I've never experienced that once. I had a great childhood. I never once looked at a family ever in my entire life, ever, and said, I am jealous of them. For the most part, I looked at other families and said, fuck that. Get me the fuck away from that. I don't want to be near that. Like the mom was a bitch, there was 4 kids. Fuck that. I hated that. No, it was so for me, I never understood that urge to have a family. But that really is going to hurt you as a man in dating. And I was wondering, like, why did Alex Eubank get so destroyed by the other girl? You're fucking Alex Eubank. Why are you taking back a girl that wanted to break up with you? How fucking stupid are you? And how much do you not realize your worth? You're fucking Alex Eubank. You're tan Greek god that inspires millions of young men every single day. And you're going to try to date someone that broke up with you? There's billions of women out there that would love to be with you, but you have some sort of fucking issues. And he said, because he pictures the family shit. So this is his issue, is he meets a woman and he pictures family shit right then and there. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? That, you fuck yourself, because now you're getting deep into emotion, number one, with a woman that you don't even know if you can trust or not. And that's where he got fucked. He got way too deep in the emotion, he got attached to her, and then couldn't even look at another woman, even though many other women that were way hotter than his ex-girlfriend, I don't know how the fuck he was doing that, wanted him, and he's like, no, he wanted to rather kill himself. That's what he talked about in his stream. And that just goes to show you that your childhood can really shape how your brain does things. Because before, I would look at him and be like, bro, he's such a dumbass. He's so emotionally reactive. Now I'm like, bro, this is what happens when this is your reality. This is your childhood. When you don't have a good childhood, you have an urge to want to have a family. And when you have an urge to want to have a family as a young man, that is going to destroy you in dating, because women love the idea of mystery and, unsureness. So when you're sure, like he is, that's going to fuck him over. And that's why, even though he was Alex Eubank, so awesome, so good looking, so perfect, he still got broken up with and looked like a loser, because at the end of the day, his childhood fucked him. Now he's dating someone else who's way different, is also pretty hot, but also a business person. And I'm like thinking, I'm watching their relationship, and they literally just bought a house. And I'm like, fuck, dude, he wants to have a family with this woman, and she knows that. And I'm just like, I can make the prediction right now. No one's going to see this. I make way too many lives for anyone to look too deep into my lives. But I'll make the prediction right now that relationship is going to get fucked. And it's not going to end well at all. Not one of those relationships where, oh, yeah, we kind of, stopped seeing each other. Like, it's going to be bad. Bad things are going to happen. Because right now, you have a man that's a little too emotionally reactive, and you have a woman that has a little too much of a high ego. Now, right now, they're doing okay because it's all emotional. But the second that things get a little, and then he's like, oh, well, I don't know how I feel. But she's like, what? But the funniest thing about that entire thing, it's funny how I know about this shit, because I never know about anything, about people's fucking dating life. But for whatever reason, I do know about this shit, because I watch Alex Eubank. So because I watch these fitness influencers, it just comes up. I really don't know about this shit or ever talk about this shit. But I'm also an eavesdropper slash predictor, and I like to learn about humans, and I've analyzed these people enough to be like, no, I want to analyze this shit to prove how right I am about life. So, when you have that combination, it's not going to end well. Because eventually the person's going to get too caught up in their own ego, and they're going to think that they're right, and the other person's going to get too caught up in their own ego, and they're going to think that they're right. That's the issue. Yeah, man. I am sore as fuck, though. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Maybe I shouldn't have done this live, bro. Maybe I shouldn't have said 2 hours, bro. 2 hours for we're 46 minutes in. We have 3 likes total. That's fucked. That is bad numbers, guys. That is really, really bad numbers. Why are we doing so bad on YouTube now? What the fuck happened? We just completely lost all of our like energy, all of our momentum, all of our aura. It's like sad to watch. And now like it's like a situation where I feel like I need to come back. It's weird. Like how the fuck are we only at 3 likes? It's almost laughable. It's almost fucking laughable. Yeah, fuck that, man. I wanna continue doing the stream, but at the end of the day, bro, I really don't like how things have been playing out on YouTube. I relate with that. You are saying thanks for the advice. Oh, hell yeah. But dude, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. Something's gotta get figured out. Whether or not I'm gonna be there to enforce it, I don't know. I will never say never. I will find. But I said we were gonna do a 2-hour stream because I wanted to get back into it. But we got like no new OGs, or not no new OGs. That's not a word. We have no new people. I'm being serious. We don't have any new people. I have not seen a new person hop in being like, "Oh shit, like what's good with all this?" You know what I mean? I don't know. So, bruh. Just do normal. Oh man. Bro, there is really no one in this stream today. That's crazy, bro. But I said I wanted to do 2-hour stream. That's the issue. Because I said that, now we're here. But that bird's definitely a fed. Just staring at me. Bro, these birds aren't real, some of them. I'm telling you, right now, they're from the government. They're just trying to spy on us. can pretty much guarantee that shit. Because why do they want to stand there just looking at me, bro? Dude, chest is feeling fucking pumped the hell up right now. God damn. What a beautiful day. Hell yeah, it is. It's a beautiful day in Arizona, folks. Show. What? Clean desk or something? I don't know if I said that right. Bro, but these YouTube streams used to literally pop so much, bro. It's kind of sad. Kind of sad to, like, see just how they don't pop anymore. Like, I know the OG fans, low-key, are not happy about that. Even if they don't say anything about it. Bro, do I really have to do another hour of this shit? Or was this just a bad idea overall and I shouldn't have done it? Jeez, these veins are fucking popping. God damn. Yeah, I guess that was kind of dumb of me. I'm not even gonna lie. Just to say, just do 2-hour stream for, like, no one to hop in. We literally have 3 people in here. 3. Sorry. 3. I don't know why I can't do that. My fingers are fucked. It can't make a 3 sign. It impulsively goes for that. That's crazy. Do you train with a trainer or by yourself? I train by myself. I am a trainer. But oh man. What the fuck's going on with this dude? What the fuck? That's on some weird shit. Alright, bro. Why is there no one in this stream, bro? I don't understand it. I don't get it, bro. Like, YouTube is looking at me like, fuck you. It's crazy. I don't even know what I did. Like, did I do something that bad? At the end of the day, like, I feel like I'm pretty. You can't have beefy triceps like this. Is that why? Nah, but like, what the fuck? Dude, I might have to end the stream here, guys. I know I said 2-hour stream, but unfortunately, this was not going the way I wanted it to. And that sucks, man. That means I'm quitting on you guys, and I tell you guys to not quit, so that makes it even worse. But one thing is that when I do quit, it doesn't mean I'm quitting entirely in life. I'm just quitting at this specific thing for now, and we'll get back to it when it's working better, because apparently I'm not putting in the work and the right things to get this to work the right way. And that's an issue that needs to get solved. Simple as that. So I'm gonna have to solve that issue by myself. Okay. There's the thing. The cool thing is everything about this is my fault, and everything about this is also, uh, you know, my fault. So everything that goes good, that's me. That's because I did that shit. Everything that goes wrong is me. It's because I did that shit. I take full accountability for all the good and bad things that happened. Unfortunately. What up, Bomber? What up, Juan's house? What's good? Welcome. I just don't know if I want to do another hour of this stream, bro. I'm being so serious. Like, I could, but I'm just like, bro, like, no one's hopping in. We're not getting as many people as we need. The ROI is not here, return on investment. Like, I want to help you guys, but I also don't want to spend my time only talking to fucking 3 to 5 people. I want to, talk to my average amount of people that I talk to, which is like 20, 30 people. We used to get 20, 30 people in these streams. Now we get like none. It's fucking insane, bro. It's actually insane. People are just not hopping or messing with the vibes anymore. I don't really know what's going on. It's because people are sheep. That's number one. People are sheep. Okay, people only follow what other people do. So if a bunch of people aren't here, then a bunch of people are gonna hop in. A bunch of people aren't, and they're like, oh well, no one's in here. I saw someone comment the other day on my stream. They were like, bro, only 3 people in here. You fell off. I'm like, the fuck? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? You don't even fucking stream, bro. Like. Like, yeah, I did fall off, but guess what? You'd quit. I wouldn't, and that's what makes me different from you. That's why I have the subscribers, and you have a channel with nobody on it, unfortunately. So, yeah, maybe I did fall off a little bit, but guess what? I'm the only motherfucker that will see me falling off and actually go back even stronger and harder and not quit, like some people, So, yeah. Why are you cursing so much? Sorry, my bad. Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, I don't know. I guess that I don't think about like me cursing. Like I don't think like, oh, I'm going to curse right now. I just talk and like words come out. And if it happens, it happens. That's the way my brain works. So if it happens, that means that I don't know. My brain's just doing that because it's what it is. Oh, fuck. Bro, you could see the salt in my hair. Look at that. Probably looks like lice to you guys. What the fuck? Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I know. I hate to do that, man. I really do. I really do. Because I know what I said. I know that I'm not sticking to it. And I'm sorry about that. I do genuinely apologize. But we got some shit to figure out, clearly. We have to make some better moves with our live streams, with our YouTube shorts, with our timing, with everything. Because clearly, we've lost a spark, a momentum that we had. And I'm not going to sit here and try to be fake and be like, no, we're all good. Like, no. I don't do that. I understand when things are going good. I also understand when things are going bad. And the reason I'm not super, bothered about this is because at the end of the day, at TikTok, I'm doing really well. So here's what I got to say for you guys. Don't quit. Try to become the best version of yourself mentally, physically, spiritually. Try to win. Understand that it's not about it's not about the things that we think matter like things on our phone. Our phone means so little to us. Our parents never you had phones. Anytime you're bothered about something on your phone, just understand your parent didn't even own a phone. All these problems that you've had on your phone or on social media or anything didn't exist for your parents. Just keep that in mind. All right, peace.